interestingly enough, the flu shot doesn't work as well on people who don't have adequate sleep.
Yeah, absolutely. So, basically, if you get a vaccine of some sort, it's injecting some aspect of this virus or bacteria into basically exposing your immune system to this element that you're then asking the immune system to respond to and make an immune response or antibodies, either a B cell response with antibodies or a T cell response, which is then, that will generate some degree of memory. And that's why a lot of vaccines require multiple priming points, because you get sort of a certain percent, maybe 50, 60% response with the first shot. You bump that up to 80, 90 with the second one. You bumped it up to 99 plus, whatever it is with the third shot, et cetera. But you're asking the immune system to kick in. It's not just like, oh, here's your shot and you're good, right? And so if there are factors which we've talked about, which are negatively affecting your immune system or stressing your immune system, that will, impair your ability to mount that response to the vaccine. And as a side note, asking your body to make an immune response from a shot is not a really natural thing for your body to do, right?
It's a stressor.
It's a stressor, but more nuanced than that. It requires a little bit of like a kick in the pants. So when they give you these shots, they frequently add what's called an adjuvant, which is like this thing that like just kind of pisses off the immune system. So it like generates this more of an immune response.
To try to have a memory.
So that you generate that immune response to the shot. But we do know that, people who aren't sleeping well or people who are under significant stress, that they'll have a blunted immune response. And it's the same thing as we age, right? So elderly people have less of an immune response to vaccines, right?
Yeah.
And so when we, when we were preparing our patients, who tend to be more sensitive and more chronically ill, not as a rule, but frequently, to get vaccines of any type, but especially as we went through the pandemic, we had them dial in as much of their lifestyle ahead of time, 2 or 3 weeks before. Make sure you're sleeping, make sure you're eating super clean, make sure you're hydrating, make sure you're taking a key group of supplements, antioxidants, vitamin C, magnesium, all the things you would think of.